this supposed to be a challenge?
What's going on, everyone? Refresher Law here. Gonna be back with some Fiora gameplay. Today we're playing against an unconventional matchup in the top lane. Master Yi. You see this every once in a while. I didn't see it much last season because of the lethal tempo changes, because it just wasn't in the game. But now that it's back in the game, I guess they just run it. So, basically, what you want to do in this matchup, kind of treat it like a Warwick or Kled or Bel'Veth top lane matchup. You just don't want to interact with them at all, man. He, especially because he's running lethal tempo Ignite Ghost, he's looking to all in you 100%, and he will just out check you because he will hold, if he's smart, he'll hold his Q until you parry, so he can dodge a parry and the auto attack slow, and he'll just completely mess you up. So you just don't really want to interact. Just farm safely. Scale. You do
not hesitate.
outscale him as long as he's not too fed. So let's get it started. Always want to check this top brush, because if you walk up to the lane and he's in here, then it's kind of doomed.
Strike quickly, strike deftly.
But he's shoving towards me, which is fine. I want to die.
Did you miss it?
He ignites me. Amumu said he's pathing up top, so I wanted to take a little bit of trade like that just to get him low enough to where Amumu can fuck with him. He's gonna get his meditate here. I need a Mumu to kill him. Nice. I guess Mumu didn't have I thought Mumu had a second Q for his meditate, so I was just trying to pump out as much damage as possible. But I guess not. Wave's gonna be frozen, so now we reset, match the tempo. Match the tempo to Master Yi. We're just gonna go with a long sword of fillable. I'm gonna TP back.
Prepare to die.
Nope, jeez. Like I said, just don't interact. He's trying to shove the lane. Just let him shove and I can freeze. As long as I'm getting XP here, should be fine.
A master.
I didn't want that cannon in power range, unfortunately. Zinza's here to break the freeze. I'm gonna have to play back until I get my parry up, because they can dive me. 2, 1, and now I can back up. Zinza will probably stay topside a little bit, so I'm going to have to play safe here. Get a warder down here. Alright, so he might be playing in one of these top rushes, especially since Master E isn't showing. Could be this one.
They dare not strike back.
Now that Master E hasn't shown for a bit, I'm assuming he backed. So I'm gonna start jumping in this lane. Back is where we
Strike quickly, strike deftly.
One strike.
get this lane under, now we can get a nice little recall here. Now Master Yi's about to hit 6. 6 is a very big spike for E. So, especially since he has Ghost too, to just chase you down even harder, you do want to play very, very safe. It's warded. I might have... I don't think I could have stopped him placing that ward. I was going to say I might have tried to stop him placing that ward, so but he's hit his spike, so not much I can do to help Mumu there. Xin Zhao might come back topside to help break the freeze again. Act. He keeps on queuing every time I look like I'm going to for a vital. So I wanted to fake it. Xin Zhao's mid. See, he goes under in it.
Did you miss it?
Can't hold the freeze here, so we're just going too far.
An enemy has been slain.
Wait until this next wave gets here to start hard shoving. Gank. Try to slow push.
Do not hesitate.
I did kind of mess up there. That's not bad. That was my bad. I just mistimed my parry on his Q damage.
In the blink of an eye.
So he's going Bork here. Obviously Bork very strong.
Enemy has been slain.
Runs on full.
Gives him a slow. Gives him very, very good damage. You basically just want to treat this lane like a Warwick lane. He has really good sustain with his W, especially because it does damage reduction, so you can kind of just face tank your damages within his W. He has deceptively strong damage for a laner, or for off-meta laner, especially with his tree damage, and his Q can dodge abilities. So it's a very volatile lane, especially if you don't know how to play against it. I'm assuming he's back, so I'm just gonna hard shove here. He might be in river with Xin Zhao trying to do grubs. Yeah, he's just getting vision. Xin Zhao's gonna show topside, so I'm gonna ping. Yep, there he is. Amumu has a lot of gold. Might need to... It looks like he's just going to reset here. Yeah, you're good. I'm just gonna stay in XP range now. We know Xin Zhao's top. We know he's gonna wait until grubs are up and just sit here with XP. So I'm just gonna have to sit XP. Make sure I don't get ganked. Now that grubs are up, we can come. It's right here. gonna be a rough one. If we need a Mumu here so we can get some CC chain. Okay, that's an out flash.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I want this level up before we fight.
An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
Nice. I had to flash in there just to follow up on the Mumu ulti, because if I didn't, then they were gonna get the they were gonna get a lot of damage off before I got there. I could have froze this lane, but I can get this under before you get back.
Do not hesitate.
And I wanted more gold because I wanted to get my. Wait, it's not that. I was gonna say I wanted to get my tabbies, but I forgot they got mega nerfed. Our Ace was pretty fed, same with our Mumu. Our bot lane was winning, so I knew I didn't have to TP that fight.
Enemy has been slain.
And if I TP'd there, I would get insanely strong because just the gold value you get from his turrets, because he is a good tower pusher. So as you can see, except for that one time where I misplayed with my Q, I mean, I'm up 20 CS, he's 1-3, I have 4 assists. Now obviously, my jungler came to gank top, which was very nice. But the same applies if your jungler doesn't pat top. Just don't fight him. If he's gonna do the free wave crash like he did, just make sure you slow push as much as possible so you can get a big wave to push into him. And then if he tries to fight you, you have all of those minions sting him, and it should kind of level out how much damage he will output. And make sure you try to use your W sparingly, because he can just dodge it with his Q, so either try to bait out his Q with something, or you're gonna have to use your W early when he doesn't expect it. Should not be walking up like this.
Sharp blade.
Don't know what he was doing.
Mind.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Once again, I mean, just bouncing waves back and forth, not interacting, making sure he can't scale super hard. He's gonna back and get his Bork, so I'm going to want to hard shove this as fast as I can.
Strike quickly, strike deftly.
Gonna put a blue on the Herald.
Enemy has been slain.
I'm
Double kill.
Shove this as hard as I can, gets under before he gets back.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm going to grab these just to refill my mana up, because I'm gonna have to use my mana to farm the wave.
Others try. I succeed.
So he has Bork. Bork is also a very big power spike for him. Power spikes for Yi, level 3 because of his meditate. He's roaming. Picking my team off.
Prepare to die.
He's probably coming back to lane now.
Precision.
I'm gonna walk down.
Has been slain.
I don't know where he went. He could be in jungle playing off vision. He could be down there and just ulti in. Mumu didn't have ulti, so I'm just gonna walk down just to cover.
Run them through.
Nice, and we bait you. Remember that your ulti gives you move speed when you're in the ulti. So I can use my ulti to get the move speed to run away from the Master Yi. Ah, she ulted. I didn't get the vital. I also messed up there by not parrying her passive. She did a lot of damage. If I did that, I could have killed her. Now that my tier 1 top lane is down, I should start running around the map. I'm not really... Right as the head top, so I match the C. I do have TP.
Such unrefined.
I guess he's just going to be split pushing all game, which is fine. The longer he's in side lane, the less he affects the map.
Death.
He's bot lane, so we're just gonna make our way down bot lane. He can't get any of these turrets. He can't really do anything game-wise, especially since he's so far behind compared to what he needs to be to carry these games.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
He was walking up, so I'm gonna walk up too. I don't really care about tier 2 because you can just stop me from taking the tier 2. He's down bot. Now we can walk down bot lane and match the lane. Unfortunate. Sold on 50. Get the lane shoved out so we can get drag prio. This Vigar is going to be a bitch. Play against.
In the blink of an eye.
You want to drag this out.
Such unrefined style.
I tried to stun the Vigar off that. Played that fight very, very poorly. Was able to work out though. Nice. I saw that I had TP, so I knew if we could just either if we just ran away and stalled, I could just back TP and we could clean up, or I could just force them off the chase with my TP.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Here, then I'm gonna go into his Sterax build.
Is this supposed to be a challenge?
Sterax, in my opinion, even with the nerfs, one of the best items you can get as a bruiser in this patch. The 20% tenacity is insane. The shield, obviously, and the AD are reduced,
Do not hesitate.
but especially with damage being reduced across the board for AD items and such, it basically just buffs the shield that you get because they're gonna do less damage to you.
No equal.
Nice, baited them into it. And they're dead. I'm gonna heal up off this wave, and then I'm gonna go help the team with Baron. Oh, and they have
A
GG's.
summoner has disconnected.
That's how you, especially because
Only did 11k damage.
let's look at turret damage, 300. So he didn't get kills. He didn't damage turrets. All he did was farm. That's how you want to play these kinds of lanes. These laners, Warwick, Kled, Master Yi. If you ever see a Bel'Veth top, they want to interact with you. They want to fight you. They want to take the 1v1s because they know they're stronger than you. If they get that lead, then they're just going to super snowball. If you don't interact with them and you just farm alongside them, what can they do? They can't do anything because now they're not fed. If they're not fed, they can't impact team fights as well. If they can't impact team fights as well, what can they do? Right? They don't provide CC. They don't provide a tank. All they do is damage, and if they don't have the damage, then they can't win the team fights.